Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge. Now I've done my sample because I know that people like to see a sample. We are going to make some journal cards or tags that are kind of like sort of fabric samplers. So I've just done one I'm just warming up. So you've got to warm up when you do this sort of thing. I'm just warming up to it, but I did one sample. So I took some of my ephemera. I've glued it to my book page, my glue book page, so recycling that. And then I put just an old piece of, one of the front papers in an old book. It's a little bit rag paper, that one. And then I've just added a little bit. I've got a basket full of scraps here, and this is a little piece of, so I've got my own fabrics, and when they're sending me the fabrics, look what I get on the end. Like they've obviously, I don't know how that happens, but it prints there as well. So that's really bizarre. On the cotton, it doesn't do it on the linen. But of course I had to keep those, didn't I? So I've already ripped a bit off the end here. And the nice thing about the cotton, so I love like the linen. This is the linen. See, these ones did not print. They're not full pages. There's a little bit chopped off. And they've given me the parameters. Maybe that one's not chopped off because it's dark there. Oh no, it's chopped off down there. The parameters of the linen is the same as the cotton. However, at the ends, these get chopped off. So I'm going to have to replay around with my files that I'm providing. I may fit one less page on there to be able to fit them so they're not getting chopped off. So in the linen, this page, for example, is not available. This one, see how it's all chopped off? However, as if I'm going to throw that out, I'm going to use that. So I brought some of those in because I'm starting to accumulate quite a few. And then I had some bodgy printouts that are quite pale, but I like them. So I thought I could do something with those. And I have lots of these strips now. So as I said, with the cotton, you can't rip the linen, but you can rip the cotton. And that's the one thing I like about the cotton. Although I love the texture of the linen, that's what I was about to say before. So I thought I'd use a mix of those and a mix of, regular sort of fabric like Sanderson or whatever I've got in this scrap basket up here. And we're just going to make little fun fabric sampler or textile sampler journal cards, just inspired by the antique ones. And I've used here also, so you'll need maybe some sort of ephemera. You could even use actual ledger paper or something like that. I've got these tags. I thought these could be fun to do it, especially this one that Steffi created quite a while ago. These are the slightly bigger size. I've just already glued them to the book page. We need to put them on, back them onto something. And here's another piece of ephemera, and I've got more here. This one, and I haven't cut them out yet. And this one it's going to be thinner. I simply backed it onto one of my pages. Let me just tap you in case you've gone out of focus. And I think I might chop this one up. I don't know. I haven't decided about that one, so I'll just put that aside. And then I'm also going to use probably some of my hand stamped labels, and then maybe some Tracy Fox. This is one of her botanical ones. I just thought it was pretty there color wise, but she also has her fabric sampler ones, and I'm getting low on those, so I didn't have one to fit on here, but I chose that one. Anyway, we're just going to see where it takes us. So my first job, or that one I don't need to back because I already glued it on there without even knowing. These ones I want to back with some paper, writable paper. So I'm just going to, I've got plenty here on all my trial printouts, before I release a kitten when I was testing my new printer. This is very writable. Like if you take a pen like this one here, you can write on that. Because I'll show you how thick it is. Look at that, see? It writes over anything. So I'm going to use that one. Oh yeah, I probably wouldn't use that one so much. That one I could, this one's better, a bit paler. Probably don't need all of them, and that one will be writable. So let's just, because they've got the border and everything, and I was testing out my new printer, I think I'll just use these up. And I keep getting a lot of questions about what printer do I use. Well, I haven't really been wanting to answer it so much. I'll tell you why. Because I just got my new printers. Most of you know the story. I sent my fabulous printer to Printer Heaven. Of course, it's an old model, so you can't get it anymore. And I And so because they weren't going to arrive for a number of days, 5 days or something from Amazon, so it's like, no, let's go to the the electronics store and you have to get one now. So we went there, and he promised that it was eligible for Insta Ink, and it wasn't. So I have a printer that I love. This is printed with the other one, and I have a printer that I love the printouts, and it's not eligible for Insta Ink. Here in Italy, it might be in your country, so I'll tell you the model. It's an HP OfficeJet. It's inkjet, OfficeJet. So 8020. No, that's incorrect. 7720. And that's an A3 printer. So there probably is a model that's the same, but that's not an A3 printer. But my husband needed an A3 printer. So anyway, so we bought that. We got home, it wasn't eligible. We were very upset, but it prints fantastically. The printing is really, really good. It's as good as my other one. So that really upset me. Then my husband said, well, the idea was to put another printer in here, but it would be under my table, a bit inconvenient. So we were going to put another printer in here. And so we bought I googled best HP inkjet printers for home, for work, home business sort of thing, and the one that came up as the one that people were loving the most was the HP OfficeJet Pro. So same name but different serial number, 8025E. And that one I bought it on Amazon. It came the next day, I think, or within a few days, but I already had the other one, so I was okay with my printing. And I got 6 months of Insta Ink for free. I lost all of my accumulated pages and what I had already paid, because they tell you can substitute your printer, and then it never takes you to the right spot, and you can't do it, and it's really frustrating. So I lost all of that, but I did get 6 months for free. So I just said, okay, I'm going to chill out, not get stressed about it, and okay. So that printer, the little printer, and it was a little bit cheaper than what I paid for my last one, the one that died. And I do feel like you need to pay, if you can, of course, I would say around 170 euro, 200, so about 170 US dollars, 200, and you're going to get a fairly decent printer. This one was only like 110. I mean, they tell you it's discounted, but so was the other one. The other one was discounted from 200 and something to 170, and it was a fabulous printer, the one that died. Anyway, so I got this one. It's cheaper. Look, if I put it on high definition, I've managed to get it to print on borderless and everything like that, and that's all good. The only issue I have with it, well, the main issue I have with it is it's so slow. I mean, honestly, there's not going to be any printing on that printer when I'm in a hurry. Because literally, I think I printed maybe 30 pages or something. Maybe a little bit more. And it probably took 2 hours. That's how slow it is. It's really slow. However, as far as printout and then price comparison, it prints really well. Like, the colors are perfectly fine. I can barely see the difference between that one and the bigger one. The bigger one prints really fast, like my old one did. So what I've decided to do is, I'll print the front pages with the bigger printer and the reverse side with the smaller printer, and I'll probably print all of my ephemera on the smaller printer, because that's quite often what's the majority of the pages is ephemera. So so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use both. Long story, huh? But that's why I have been avoiding answering that kind of question, because as far as being 100% satisfied, I obviously would have preferred to have one printer that did it all and was on Insta Ink, and it didn't happen, so now I'm in this situation, which is not a really bad situation. I mean, it is handy, especially when you're working with the printing. It is very handy to have two, because if something happens to one or the other one is occupied, you can get the other one printing. So as it's one of the main tools of what I do, I do feel it's important to have, you know, one or two printers. And I didn't, you know, between the two, didn't even spend €300. So, and we've got two printers for that. Oh, I like that. Okay. See, I chitter-chatted you all the way through. I can trim this one. This one's got the paper on the back, so this is slightly thinner because it's just book page. Now, I thought I turned the air conditioning on. I don't think I did. I thought about it, and then I must have imagined that I did it, and then it didn't happen. Now, I have been up since 10 to 5, and I started working at 10 to 5. Well, I made my coffee first, so probably at 5. I unpacked the dishwasher too, because we didn't do that last night because I forgot to put it on, and I had to put it on right when I went to bed. Anyway, you could get some random, well, you are already getting it, but you'll get some weirdo random chitter chatter today probably, or I'll go completely quiet because I'm tired. No, I don't feel tired yet, but I will. Oh dear. So how is everyone today? There you go, I've started a video again and not asked anyone how they are, which is very rude of me. I hope you're all well and have fun things planned for the weekend. We don't have too much. We'll probably do, you know, I'm just going to do stuff because every day I keep thinking I've got a whole lot of stitchy things that I've started and I never finish. I put them in boxes. I've got samples I need to finish for Zoe at the green door. I've started the biggest one, and I'm getting to a good point on it, but I'm not quite there yet, so I can't send her any photographs. And then I have to do the other two one-day samples, although Sarah said she might get one done in the holidays. It just takes the pressure off Sass because she's working really hard. And then I've got other things that I started that I wanted to finish, and I've got journals on the go, and it's just like, oh my goodness, where does the day go? So just quickly cutting these out. I did do the gluing before I came on. I tried to get that off because you don't want that. I want to use that piece of paper. I don't want to have all this. That brown book page, you know, the old book page is not that thick, so that'll be all right. Just get the rest off. Put that in my scraps over there, and I've got more here. Couldn't quite see where my bone folder is, but you know what, a card like this does the job equally as well. So we'll just cut these out. Now, gluing tags like this onto a piece of, you know, journal paper is just a great way of quickly getting some coverage. You don't quite know what you're going to get on the other side because you're not looking when you glue it on, so you get that element of surprise. That's a nice scrap. Just taking the white bits off. I could trim them off actually. Off you come. Right. Now, hopefully, I'll get to have a really nice deep sleep tonight, but that doesn't always happen when you've, because I think I might be a bit overstimulated in my brain. Sometimes that doesn't happen. It's actually worse. So you just never know. So Lulu has officially finished school. She's now going to be studying for the final school exams, and then she's going to be studying for university entrance exams, which are from mid to the end of July. So she's not going to be really officially on holidays until end of July. Although university doesn't start here until I think end of September, probably she'll go away, or early October. So she has an extra bit of holidays. But they went out from school yesterday into town. Oh, look at this. I've even stuck to my glue. From school, they really had a lovely day. Didn't come home until 10 o'clock at night. We went to collect them. It was our turn. which I'm not unhappy about, because tomorrow night they might go down to the excuse me, I've got a tickle in my throat, into the nightclub on the beach, which is a fun place, very crowded, and maybe we won't have to do the pickup, which it's because we're going out to dinner with our friends. So yeah, we'd appreciate not having to do the pickup. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this off. It's just because, you know me, I don't want to throw out my bits. We'll turn them over in a minute and have a look what I got on the other side. But we've got to cut them all out first. And if I don't get them all done, then they can go into the to-do box and be revisited another time. Right. Getting there, guys. Okay. Oh, let's cut this one out as well. We didn't cut this one out. Let's see what happens with this one. I don't know whether I'll keep it big. I think this one's perfect for this sort of thing. I will try to link the ephemera is quite often quite hard to find because there's quite a few packs. But I think these bigger ones were some even in my later packs. I can't remember what number we go up to, but maybe 4 or 5. And some of those ones were in, they're kind of in all of them. So really, if you just choose one, you'll have some stuff in them that you can use. Now, if I wasn't hadn't reinforced this really, I might have preferred to use my tear ruler for it. Okay, feeling weary after all of that. Huh. Oh, I just got a glance of that. I'm really thinking I like it quite a lot. Okay, so let's just put a couple out in front of us. I really want to do this one. Clever Steffi, he didn't even know that that's what it was going to be for. Okay, so let's just start pulling a few fabrics. I'm definitely going on here to this strip. And I thought these would be nice torn up, actually, and, oh, wrong scissors. Nice torn up and, you know, tie things up with them. Gosh, I'm hot. I did think I put the air conditioning on, but I obviously didn't. I'm loving that blue. So I might have that there, and I'm also going to put this one. Oh, it's big, isn't it? Well, I might put it down there like that. I'm going to have them going in different directions. Let's see also what I have over here. Let's cut a little, excuse me, strands of maybe bigger. I mean, this piece has been flying around for that long. I'm not going to fill them all in. Okay. Oh, lace. It's just going to be very random. Sometimes it's a little hard to get going. I want to leave some space. I want to put some labels on. My pieces might even be too big. What about a bit of antique trim? I have quite a bit of this trim, so I'm not opposed to using that. So we'll just set those there. Set them down, as Lulu would say. And also here's a little piece of lace. You know who has really good ones of these? In fact, I need to buy them. Is, oh, I like that. Is Souvenir de la France. She has digital kits with the antique French little sampler things on them. And that's something I've been wanting to buy. I quite like that, so I think I'm going to go with that. But I want to find, I do like the label look with these things. So let's see what we have. So I quite like this one. That was actually stamped on a digital. I think I like that one there. I really do think that is a lot of fun. Put that one like that, and I will visit Tracy in a second. You can have as many labels as you like. We could have a little one like that, or maybe put it there with that one. It's sticking to me. I don't even have sticky fingers. It's probably because I'm hot. Now, I could get up and go and turn my air conditioning on, but I might annoy someone that I get up in the middle of the video. So we don't want to annoy anybody. Well, I could be annoying them anyway, but trying not to is the thing. Now, these are Tracy's wonderful sampler ones, but I've only got ones that are quite big, but I might like that one there. But I also felt like I did quite like some of these little botanical sort of ones here. If I had a small one, like squeeze. Oh, look at that. There we go. See, and I'm not sure about this one yet, but let's just glue down this one. I'm going to use a mix of glue stick and probably wet glue, just depending on what I'm gluing down. I'll just do my best to use the glue stick, because now I'm using Giotto glue stick, and it does say, well, lately it hasn't been saying it, but it did. I did have packets that said suitable for fabric as well. So, and I've found that it does glue the fabric down quite well. I don't use it on covers just in case, but on tags and things, I think it's perfectly fine. Just going to glue it down in order. So we're doing fabric sampler tags, or textile, we'll just say fabric, and journal cards, journaling spots. Now that's not going to enjoy me going over it with the glue stick, so I'll just go like that. I need a bit more. Okay. I may come back and put a little bit of wet glue under that just to stick that lace down a bit better. And then we have the label. I'm trying to get that blobby bit off. It's not happening. I just think that's really, really pretty. Oh, and of course I'll punch out the hole. And let me just grab this glue. This is like the Fabri-Tac sort of glue. It shoots out immediately. It doesn't come out so well out of that little hole there, so I tend to just take that bit off. There we go. I feel like it needs something else. Should we put a little bit under there as well? What else would I like? That piece has been flying around. Now that's too much. Let me see in the mini labels what's happening in the mini labels. Just going to cut this one out. You can get yourself into quite a mess with all this stuff everywhere. this one. Oh, I didn't even audition it. Oh well, I'm just going to stick it on now. I might even have it going over the fabric a little bit, so it's kind of like it's a serial number. Okay. There we go. Okay, that one's done. Let's have a look at this one. Cut this out. Okay, so we've got to play around with this one and see. Maybe I prefer this one. I think I prefer that down there. So let's just lock it in. Of course, you know I'm going to love the blue because I love blue. I think blue might be my favorite color. You think? Is what you might say. And I think, yes, I like that order more, but let's not glue those down until we find spaces for the labels. Put that one there, that, and that, but I think I might like something that stands out a bit more. I'm liking that order though. I am liking the order. Maybe something that stands out a bit more. Not that one. What else do I have in here? Any smaller ones? Oh, that one's a vertical one. So I'm liking these botanicals. I think I might glue that on there. And then find one of the stamped ones, maybe even an empty one. Or maybe one like that. Let's just cut this out. I can't tell until I cut it out. See how much we've been using these? Well, I have. I don't know about you guys. Have you been using your labels that you made? If you made them. Oh, again, yet again, no auditioning, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm going to put it like that. There we go. That one's going up there. Let's lock that one in. Oh, be quiet, Alexa. She's talking to me again, and I didn't ask her anything. She just starts talking. Glue that one. That one I might just dollop a bit of the stinky glue. I think today if I stop I might just collapse and have a sleep. I better not eat too much at lunchtime because that makes you sleepy, doesn't it? We'll keep the 1877 that's there. I don't know how old that is. I think it's quite old. Definitely 1800s. I figure it needs a new home, so why not go on to a tag and then go to a further new home. Not enough glue there. We may need to call in the big guns here. Could even have it just hanging off the side like that. And then this one, I just love the little element of the botanical. And while I'm doing them, let me tell you, I feel quite unsure about them because I don't find these things really super easy to do. But I just got a glance of the first one that I did with you guys and I really love it. So that's what my point is, just to persevere. Just persevere. Give it a whirl. It's only paper and a bit of fabric. It's not the end of the world. We won't do all of these, but we'll do a selection of them. It's going to be a fairly similar sort of thing, except for the, choosing different things. Here's another nice piece of lace that one's going to be nice on there. Well, that's nice, even though it's plain. These scissors don't like to cut fabric. You could even do it on that side with the silk. I might have that up there, that one. Do I have anything over here? Oh, let me see my bodgy printout here. If there's any bits that aren't too, like I love that, but that's not very much, is it? That was a really bodgy printout, that one. They didn't do a good job. I even like the selvage. Maybe, maybe not, but let's see. I don't want to do that one again.
Excuse me, Mummy. Sorry.
Yes, Lily?
I was just wondering, what are we having for lunch?
Oh, guys, did you hear? This is what I get. Don't know, Lulu. I'll have a think about it after.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm doing my video first. I like that one on there.
Are we having chicken for dinner?
Yes.
Yummy. Thank you.
Well, there you go. There's one answer. How the chicken is going to be cooked, I don't know, but the chicken is out of the freezer.
I saw it on the counter, so I was wondering if we were having it for lunch or dinner.
No, it won't thaw out in time for lunch. Okay, so...
Some spices.
Yes, thank you, Lulu. Did you hear that, guys? Spices. Well, we always use the spices, don't we, Lou? Lou?
Sorry?
We always use the spices.
Yeah, they're the best.
We love our turmeric, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, all of the above. We love it all. I'm liking that. Oh, look, I'm going to my labels first. I like that one. That one's a go. I'll put that aside for future gluing. And what do I have here? Look, see, I keep all these bits, guys. I mean, look at that. That's pretty. Let's take just some of it off and get the bit with the pink. That's going to be nice on here. Very nice. I might even put it down that way. I don't know about the up and down, but we'll see. And I have this yellowy sort of lace that's been flying around for a while. Oh, I could put a piece of that in. And we'll have it come off the edge. We'll have it. Oh, now I'm really getting into it. Put that there. And then we can have some sort of... You need labels on these because they are meant to be like samplers. And the samplers had like little... sort of serial numbers on them and sometimes scripty sort of stuff. I think I want a little long one, but I bet you I won't be able to find one the way I want it. Because I didn't stamp all the things, obviously. However, I'm thinking I might be all right with this one. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. I want the narrower one. Of course I do. Not those scissors. Put the fabric scissors away from you, Rachel, because otherwise I'm going to pick them up and cut the paper and they won't cut the fabric anymore. Well, not immediately, but eventually. You do it enough times and those scissors are goners. Yep, I think I'll put that one there. Okay, let's grab a piece of paper and start the gluing process. Now, I don't fancy gluing on those threads, so I'm going to put some glue here. And I'll just go around with the, what's it called? The Flash Bond, which is like Fabri-Tac. Glue this one. I don't know how long I've been here. Sometimes I just feel like I've been a really long time, and then I get off and I'm like, oh, it was only 35 minutes. I could have done a bit more. Oh, let's glue this first. Lots of glue. And then this. Loving that one. I don't think it needs any more. What I need to do though is just come around with this and just, I think that's pretty well glued except for that bit there. Oh, and that bit there. Oh, and all the bits. See, that's why I don't want to get the glue in with the it looks like it's got a little moustache with the silk threads. Okay. Love that one. Very nice. Now, let's do this one here. And I didn't even cut the border off that because it's actually a really nice linen. It's off. It's just an off-white. Put that down there. So remember we did the big sampler ones. I have to do those again. As I said, they're not the easiest things to do. You've sort of, sometimes you have to really mess around with them to get them to look nice, in my opinion, because it's only my opinion. It's, you know, of course it's very objective whether something looks nice or not. These will be particularly nice to use in the Italian ladies journals because I wanted them to be a little bit more sort of textile-y. I wanted that up there. I think that's enough on that one. If that's not sticking, I will come back with the Fabri-Tac type glue. Now I won't do any more of those tags because that's plenty, but let's have a look at one or two of these bigger ones because we have more space. I'll put those already in over there to go in the drawer. Maybe let's look at this one. I'll put that over there to go in the drawers, or we don't have time to do everything. Okay, we use the green. Where's that other fabric? This has been flying around for quite a while. I probably don't fancy that I'm going to embroider that. That's a piece that can be used somewhere else. I'm going to keep the floral bit, maybe this bit, and that is going to go there as a big piece. So on the bigger things you can put bigger pieces, so I'll put that there. Let's see if there's anything here. Oh no, not the blue. I think I like this brown bit. I know I already used it. Did I bring in another one? No, I only brought in one. Okay, and I'm going to put that there. They go well together. That one, and oh, that's double. It's got nothing on it. Just trying to see. I'd like something else to go on it. Might all be a little bit pale, or that, I mean, that would look really nice, but we've already used that. That was also a pale print. Ooh. I'm just looking for colours that go with each other. And because these were, maybe I'll have that there and this up there. Bad printouts, I don't mind, and you know, they can be cut up, who cares? Okay, that's good. That's the placement of my fabrics, so I'm happy with that. I like my glue to be rolled up quite a bit because I'm pressing quite hard, and look, it all squishes down the sides. Sorry about the bashing, but I need to be vigorous. I'm loving the colours. Where's my card? I'll just use that for a second. Oops. Actually, you could even have a crinkle in it. Love that. Now, oh, maybe I'm gonna like this one. Look at this. Maybe let's cut that out. Don't want to glue it yet. I want to see. Strands stuck to me. I think I like it over there. Or do I like it more over there? It's a bit more obvious over there. There. Like so. That's one. As I said, you can have multiple because that's how they were. Let's just have a look at this one. Don't mind that, but let's see what else we have. We need to have a little fellow over here. Let's go over to the Tracy's just to get a different look. I like that one. That means I don't like that one though, so I'm going to put that one back. And something mini, nothing mini there. I could have one of Shabby Dabby Doodah's little ones, but I also like these. Yep, you see, that's it, and I'm happy. I put that up there in that gap so I don't cover all of the script. That on, I think I'm going to just overlap it a little bit. Okay, well I am really liking that journal card. Got a bit of textile on it. When it dries you could even fold it in half, but I sometimes have really big pockets and I just think that's going to be lovely. Now let's have a look at this one. I think, well, I could fold it. See, I could do my sample on that side. No, I think I'll do it on this side. And just on one, and the other one I'll just leave it, I think. Or will I do it on both? I think I'll just do it on one. Okay, searching for fabrics. Have I used that? That's a little piece of lace. That's a newer lace. I like that. Such a mess in here, honestly. I need to just have a look at it and, oh, those are nice. I'm mumbling, sorry guys. I need to have a look in there and, oh, ticking and lace. Liking that. Look at that. And let's see what else. Pop over to this one again. I mean, I'm wanting to pull off more blue, but I won't. Oh, wrong scissors. Good thing I'm ripping. See, don't throw anything out. This was, as I said, was on the edge. Super hot, guys. We've got really hot weather. How about you? I know well, around Sydney and where Mum is and the south coast, they've had torrential rain. Torrential, like it's flooding. We don't get rain like that here. Well, we did last year, but it was still not as much as that. Like, I don't know how the Italians would cope if they got Aussie rain, because Aussie rain is, oh, isn't that beautiful? Aussie rain, I'm going to wrap that round. Aussie rain is something else. I mean, that is a serious downpour. When you get a downpour there, it's a real serious one, and it goes on for hours. We get them here, but like 10 minutes. Except for that day when we did the eco printing. Hey guys, that was a lovely rainy day. I enjoyed that. I loved being inside and them all doing the eco printing and seeing the results, and it was all yucky outside. Just a really great way to spend a rainy day. Okay, wrapping it around. We'll have a look at the other side in a minute. Oh, sticky fingers, sticky fingers, sticky fingers. Okay. Put my glue on here. So I really think that this type of ephemera is really, and ledger paper is really perfect for this sort of thing. That's not going to stick. Get this glue. Lace is a bit of a different story. It's a bit hit and miss whether or not the glue stick will stick the lace. You kind of do need to resort to the big guns for that. And it also dries a bit faster. I just keep pressing it down until I feel like it's holding, and then I might have, oh, that's not too bad. And this I can use the glue stick. Oh, it's bigger. You know I'm never going to throw out a piece of ticking. Okay. Oh, look, there's a bit of stitching there, and I don't even mind if it's a little bit, how about a little bit bunched up like that? Yes. Well, I'm loving this one. I'm having a bit of fun, guys. Just a little bit of fun. Don't want to have too much fun because that wouldn't be right, would it? Okay, so that, oh, I wanted to glue that down a little bit better. That's what I wanted to do on this one. And this is not, like the cotton is 125 grams, so it's not overly thick or resistant, so it does glue down nicely. I think I might put that little bit of lace up there. That one will not enjoy being glued down so much because it's thick and stiff. We'll just use the heavy duty gluing. I'm not going to go overboard on the back because you could also write here, which I think would look really cool with the little bits of textile. Okay, so let's go to the label department. And later down the track, we will revisit the samplers, the bigger ones that we did. I can't remember who inspired me for those. I did see somebody. I know I said it in my original video, but I don't remember now. That's just more script on script, isn't it? Probably be better with something more. That's nice. Oh, I think we'll have that one. That's real ephemera, that one. Stamped ephemera. And not minding that, but I'm going to pop over to the Tracy department over here. And boy, do I visit Tracy a lot, don't I? Oh, because I love it. Now, let's see even these sorts of colours. No, bigger. My question to you is bigger. Is that upside down? It's that way. Oh, I quite like that one. Okay, but I'm not convinced about that one, so I'm going to take that one off. Or would I like that one down there, or coming over there, or coming up there, and that one attaching there? Maybe I'm going to change that one. I did really like that one though, but I feel like now I want a different shape. I think I could put that there and have a little something there. Okay, not sure about that one yet, but let's glue this one on. I'm going to glue it down there. I think I can't remember, but anyway, it is what it is. Let's glue this one on. It has a little bit of book page attached to it. Let's just glue that on. Well, you can stay there, book page. And I'm not sure about that one. First of all, I'm going to cut it out because sometimes I can't see it properly because it needs to be cut out. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that there, but I feel like I might grab another textile to go there. So it's a pretty busy one because it's bigger. Okay, that's stuck there, and just going to wipe the glue off my fingers. And what would I like there? Nothing big. I don't want anything big. No, I think it's overkill. I think I might leave it. Were you telling me to leave it? Yep. I mean, I could have a bit of trim, would be nice, but I think I'll leave it. I think you're right, guys are right. Leave it. Come back to it. You may decide to stick something on it afterwards, and I'm leaving that. I'm not putting any more on that. That's going to be good for writing in there. That obviously is going to go in a big journal because it needs a big pocket, but I think that's really pretty. So, and this is one of my favorites. I love how that one turned out, especially with the different shapes as well, and the different shaped labels, and then the little tags are cute. And I'll punch that out. I've got some really thin sort of lacy sort of things, or otherwise, you know what would be really nice is sari silk. That's what I'm going to put in the tops of those. Sari silk. Love that one. That one could do maybe with a little teeny tiny Tracy label with numbers on or something, like something little like that. But I'm loving them. Super fun. So I hope you, oh, we didn't look at the back. I do that all the time, don't I? Let's look at the backs. See what we got. We didn't look at that before. We just got into it. See, perfect writing spots. That one's plain and that one is like that. Oh, let's look at the other ones too. Here they are. So that one was like that. And then these were that, and that. How about that? So I'll do those. They can be done anyway. They don't have to be done this way, but I just thought I'd show you what happened on the back. So I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have fun with the project, and I will see you again soon. Bye.